Luffy has a rough landing in the Wano Kingdom where he comes across massive monstrous lion dogs, baboons that wield giant katana swords, and a cute little girl who has the ability to pick dango from her very skin. My fellow Nakama, the Wano Kingdom arc is in full swing, and it's also embracing everything weird and strange about Japanese culture. That's no more truer than in this chapter of the One Piece manga series, which wastes no time in introducing tons of new characters, and what I'm guessing are going to be the official side characters of this arc. We pick up immediately from the end of the last chapter where Luffy has landed in the Wano Kingdom and he's been separated from the other Straw Hat Pirates. While everybody else has been propelled away thanks to Luffy inflating himself like a balloon, Luffy had to stay behind because of that damned octopus who just decided to wrap his tentacles around him and hold on for dear life. Luffy then wakes up and suddenly he's on Monster Island being attacked by all sorts of giant creatures. Now, that giant baboon creature with the massive sword goes by the name of Maru, or Baboon Maru, and he's actually one of the confidants of the Beast Pirates. He's a beast which is utilized by them to capture people and to presumably fillet them like a friggin' fish. As for the lion dog, which goes by the name of Kamachio, it's some sort of just random giant creature that lives in the world of Wano. But we get to see while Luffy is witnessing this massive battle between these two creatures, that the Beast Pirates suddenly arrive, these two goons out of nowhere, who are riding on a very strange snake-like creature, and they also happen to have captured someone who has been saying a lot of positive things about the Kozuki family, which in the land of Wano at this point, under the rule of Kaido, is something that you don't want to do. It's basically penalty of death. Luckily, Luffy is able to knock out these guards, and he is able to save this girl who goes by the name of O-Tama. O-Tama is basically this adorable-looking Japanese little girl who has the ability to pull dango from her body. Dango are these Japanese sweet treats that are really, really delicious. I highly recommend you try them, and she is able to bring them from her body, and she can feed them to animals, which supposedly actually tames them. She actually ends up making Maru and Kamachio best friends. She also formally introduces herself to Luffy, and they both go on a grand tour of the Wano Kingdom. More so to actually meet her master, another brand new character who appears to be based on the Japanese legend of Tengu, these half-men, half-bird-like creatures who have ridiculously long noses. Even longer than Usopp's. This guy's design is absolutely crazy in the best way. Like a lot of the other characters in the Wano Kingdom arc, it's based on Japanese mythology and design, and it's exaggerated to the 15th degree. I especially love his massive platform shoes. Pee Wee Herman, eat your heart out. O-Tama is thrilled by the fact that Luffy actually decided to save her, and in order to thank him, she actually prepares him a meal of just rice, which seems like kind of a modest thing, but you seem to learn that a lot of the people in the Wano Kingdom, especially those who are formerly associated with the Kozuki family, are very poor, and they're under the subjugation of Kaido himself. And we get to see that the master is not too happy about the fact that O-Tama has actually cooked rice for Luffy, something that's very rare for these people. They only get to have it like twice a year. The rest of the time, they're basically having slop or just water. O-Tama even goes to fill up her belly with water, which is a really bad idea because even the rivers in the Wano Kingdom have been polluted by all of Kaido's factories. So she's already in grave danger immediately by consuming all of this water, and you can imagine that Luffy feels absolutely terrible. He's also shocked to learn that O-Tama apparently met Ace a couple of years ago before his death, so she seems to have some sort of association with Luffy's adopted brother. Why this is still a complete and utter mystery. I'm guessing that Ace probably saved her from something very serious, but he probably did it when she was just such a young child and she looks up to him as a big hero. When she learns that Luffy is the brother of Ace, I'm sure she's going to be very excited. But before she can be saved and we learn a little bit more about this big revelation, Basil Hawkins appears at the end of the chapter and it looks like he's going to get in a big confrontation with the rubber leader of the Straw Hat Pirates. So what's the rundown on this chapter of One Piece? Again, I'm really enjoying the Wano Kingdom arc. It's moving at a pretty brisk pace and I really appreciate that, but I I really love that this chapter delved a little bit more into the landscape of the world, the crazy creatures that live there, and of course the people that inhabit it. They're all completely crazy in the best ways possible. O-Tama clearly is going to be the big side character of this arc. She has a super distinctive character design, a devil fruit power that we've never seen before. Essentially, she's the Vivi, the Rebecca, the princess character of this arc, and I'm sure she's going to be instrumental in getting even closer to the mystery of everything that's going on in Wano. Her master also has a really fun and crazy design. Like I said, it's basically based on the Tengu of legend, and he just looks like he's going to be cool. I don't know if he has any special devil fruit powers, or if he is quite literally a Tengu himself, or just a crazy old man in a costume, but I'm really interested to learn a little bit more about that. It's pretty clear from this chapter, too, that the Beast Pirates have a very large presence on this island, so I'm sure we're going to be running into them, which is going to cause a lot of crazy things in the future. But Basil Hawkins at the end of this chapter, that was a really pleasant surprise. I can't wait to see more of the creepy scarecrow man in action, and to see how Kaido has basically transformed him into his personal bitch. Overall, I'm really enjoying the Wano Kingdom arc thus far. It has been a tremendous amount of fun, and this chapter is really great, although I have to admit it is a little annoying that Luffy has been separated from his friends yet again. This is something that happens in almost every single arc of the series, and it almost always plays out the same way. Now we have a lot of the Straw Hats, which are all completely separated and doing a lot of crazy things. I can't wait to see how it's all eventually going to go down and how Luffy's going to reunite with his friends. Hopefully it is sooner than later. I'm desperately still waiting to see Zoro again and to see what actually happened with his chapter, because again, they just left that on a bit of a cliffhanger. But that being said, this was a beautiful chapter to look at. The new characters look really awesome. I love the designs of the giant beasts of the Wano Kingdom, and everything just looks distinctly Japanese. I can truly tell that Oda is having a really great time in honoring his country in this brand new arc. Loved this one right here. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5, but I'd love to hear from you guys. Did any of you read this chapter of One Piece? Give me your thoughts about it in the comments section below. Tell me what you think about the brand new characters of O-Tama and her master, the giant creatures, and what you hope to see from the rest of the Wano Kingdom arc. Thank you guys for watching this review. I'll see you guys next time, and as always, stay down now, baby.